Close your eyes if you haven't already, and let the weight of the world dissolve beneath you. The air around you begins to thicken, like honey poured slowly over a spoon, stretching each second into something vast and golden. You notice how your breath deepens without thought, how your chest rises and falls as if pulled by an unseen tide. This is the place where time unravels, where the minutes no longer hurry or rush, where every heartbeat becomes a drumbeat of quiet knowing. Now listen, really listen, to the hum that fills the space between your thoughts. It is not a sound you hear with your ears, but one you feel in the center of your forehead, a gentle pulse that resonates at 852 Hertz. This frequency is your guide, your compass, your quiet awakener. It moves through you like sunlight through stained glass, warming the unseen places where intuition sleeps. And as you settle deeper, you realize this hum is not just around you. It is within you, a steady current running through your bones. Imagine now that you are standing at the edge of a valley, though standing may not be the right word. You are suspended, weightless, held by an invisible force that cradles you like a child in the arms of the earth. The ground beneath you is not soil or stone, but a vast obsidian lake, smooth as polished glass, reflecting nothing and everything at once. Above you, the sky is not black or blue, but a deep indigo, so rich it feels like velvet pressed against your skin. There are no stars here, no moon, no familiar landmarks to anchor your gaze, only the endless expanse, stretching in every direction. The air is alive with tiny droplets, suspended like fireflies caught in amber. They shimmer faintly, catching the light that isn't quite light, glowing with a soft inner luminescence. When you breathe in, the droplets touch your lips, your tongue, and you taste frankincense first, earthy, resinous, ancient. Then comes the faintest hint of iron, not metallic or sharp, but warm and grounding, like the taste of your own blood after a long run. It is the taste of life itself, of connection, of the body remembering what it means to be awake. The silence here is not the absence of sound, but the presence of something deeper. It is the silence of a held breath, the kind that comes just before a revelation, just before the world shifts into clarity. You realize now that the valley is not empty. It is full, brimming with unseen forces, with the quiet hum of existence. The The obsidian beneath you holds stories, memories of every soul who has ever stood in this place, who has ever sought the same knowing. And you are here now, part of that lineage, part of the unbroken thread of seekers who have listened for the voice of the unseen. As you linger in this space, you notice something shifting in your perception. The boundaries between your body and the valley begin to soften, as if your skin is no longer a barrier, but a threshold. You feel the weight of your limbs, but also their lightness, as if you could step forward and sink into the obsidian, or rise into the indigo without effort. Your breath syncs with the rhythm of the valley, slow and deep, each inhale drawing in the shimmering droplets, each exhale sending them back into the air. You are both here and everywhere, a single point of awareness in an infinite field of stillness. Now turn your attention inward to the space between your eyebrows. This is the seat of your intuition, the place where knowing lives before it becomes thought. You may feel a faint pressure here, a warmth, a tingling. This is the sign that the third eye is stirring, waking from its long sleep. Do not try to force it open. Do not strain. Simply rest your awareness here, as if you are sitting beside a quiet pond, waiting for the surface to settle. With each breath, the pond grows stiller, clearer, until the ripples fade into perfect reflection. You begin to notice images forming in the space behind your closed eyes. They are not memories, not dreams, but glimpses, fragments of insight that rise and dissolve like mist over the obsidian lake. A face you do not recognize, but somehow know. A path winding through a forest where the trees hum with the same frequency as the valley. The sensation of being held, cradled, lifted by forces you cannot name, but trust completely. These images are not random. They are messages, whispers from the part of you that has always known the way. The valley responds to your presence, to your willingness to listen. The droplets in the air begin to swirl around you, forming a slow spiral that moves in time with your breath. They brush against your skin, your hair, your eyelids, leaving behind a trail of warmth, of recognition. You realize that these droplets are not just water or mist. They are carriers of wisdom, of the collective knowing that has been passed down through generations. And as they touch you, they are leaving their imprint, their resonance within you. The obsidian beneath you starts to glow faintly, pulsing with the same rhythm as your heartbeat. The light is not bright or harsh, but soft and deep, like the glow of embers in a dying fire. It rises in gentle waves, illuminating the valley in shifting patterns, revealing the unseen currents that flow beneath the surface. You understand now that this light is you, your intuition, your inner knowing made visible. And as it grows brighter, you feel a profound sense of safety, of belonging, as if you have finally come home. The silence in the valley deepens, but it is not empty. It is full of voices. Not the kind of voices that speak in words, but the kind that speak in sensations, in images, in knowing. You hear the whisper of the wind as it moves through the droplets, carrying with it the secrets of the unseen world. You feel the pulse of the earth beneath you, steady and sure, a reminder that you are never truly alone. And beneath it all, the hum of the valley, the hum of your own intuition, rising and falling like the tide. Now let your awareness expand beyond the valley, beyond the obsidian, beyond the indigo sky. You are not just here, you are everywhere, connected to the web of knowing that spans time and space. You feel the presence of others who have stood where you stand, who have listened as you are listening now. Their energy wraps around you like a cloak, warm and familiar, a reminder that you are part of something vast and ancient. You are not separate. You are a thread in the tapestry, a drop in the ocean, a single note in the symphony of existence. As you rest in this knowing, you begin to sense the questions that have always lived within you. They rise to the surface of your mind like bubbles in still water, each one carrying a piece of the puzzle you have been seeking. You do not need to answer them now. Just allow them to be, to float in the space of your awareness, held by the quiet certainty of the valley. The answers will come when they are ready, not through force or effort, but through trust, through surrender. And with each breath, you feel the weight of those questions lighten, as if they are being carried by something greater than yourself. The droplets in the air begin to settle, returning to their stillness. The obsidian beneath you dims, its glow fading back into the smooth, reflective surface. The indigo sky deepens, its velvet folds drawing closer, as if to hold you in its embrace. You feel the hum of the valley soften, blending seamlessly with the hum of your own intuition, until the two are indistinguishable. You are no longer a visitor here. You are part of the valley, part of the silence, part of the knowing. As the scene begins to fade, you carry with you the resonance of this place. It lingers in your bones, in your breath, in the space between your thoughts. You can return here anytime, simply by closing your eyes and listening for the hum, for the quiet voice of your intuition. This is your sanctuary, your inner temple, the place where clarity lives. And as you drift back into the rhythm of your body, you know that the door to this valley is always open, always waiting. Now let your breath deepen once more, slow and steady, as if you are inhaling the stillness of the valley and exhaling any last traces of doubt. Feel your body growing heavier, your mind growing quieter, as you sink deeper into the safety of this moment. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go, no one to be, just this breath, this stillness, this knowing. And as you drift, you realize that the awakening you have been seeking is not something outside of you. It is something already within you, waiting to be remembered. The last thing you hear is the faintest echo of the valley's hum, fading into the distance like a lullaby. It lingers in your ears, in your heart, in the center of your forehead. A gentle reminder that you are never alone. And as you let go completely, you feel yourself dissolving into the quiet, into the dark, into the deep and endless peace of this moment. Gideon Tide's voice arrives first as a warmth against the back of your skull, a pulse you feel before you hear it. And then the words themselves unfold like petals unfurling in a breath you didn't know you were holding. The valley is already waiting for you, though you have not yet arrived. It is a place where time does not so much pass as it pools. A stillness so completed becomes a substance you can press your palm into. The obsidian lake beneath you is not black, not truly. It is the absence of color given weight. A mirror so perfect it refuses to reflect anything but the sky's quiet hunger. And the sky, too, is not empty. It is a deep, endless indigo, the kind of blue that exists only in the space between waking and knowing, where the stars have not yet decided whether to be born or to remain dreams. You are lying on the surface of the lake, though your body does not disturb it. The obsidian holds you as gently as a cradle of silk, your weight distributed so evenly that you could be a mist, a thought, a slow exhale suspended in the air. The air itself is thick, not with fog, but with something sweeter, suspended droplets that catch the light like tiny prisms, scattering it into whispers of gold and violet. They drift, these droplets, not falling, not rising, simply existing in the space between your skin and the sky, as if the atmosphere has become a living thing, breathing with you. Gideon Tide's voice hums against your ribs, a vibration you feel in the marrow of your bones before it reaches your ears. It is not sound in the way you know sound. It is closer to the memory of sound, a resonance that bypasses the need for hearing and settles directly into the rhythm of your pulse. The anchor, he calls it, though it is not an anchor in the way you think of anchors. It is not heavy. It does not pull you down. It is the hum of the universe remembering itself, a frequency that exists just below the threshold of your awareness, waiting for you to notice it. The droplets in the air taste of frankincense and iron, though you do not remember tasting them. They land on your tongue without falling, dissolve on your skin without melting, leave behind a coolness that is not cold, a warmth that is not heat. Frankincense is the scent of ancient things, of rituals performed in candlelit rooms where time moves differently. Iron is the taste of blood, but not the blood of wounds. It is the blood of life, the slow, steady pulse of it, the way it carries oxygen through your veins like a river carrying secrets. You realize slowly that you are not breathing, not in the way you are used to. The air moves in and out of you like water through coral, effortless, endless, a cycle that does not require thought or will. Your diaphragm rises and falls, but not because you command it. It moves because the valley moves with you, because the anchor hums in your bones, because the droplets in the air are not just droplets. They are the breath of the world, and you are breathing it in, breathing it out, breathing it into being. Gideon Tide speaks again, his voice weaving through the silence like a thread through fabric. Let the moment stretch, he says, and you feel it happen. The moment does not just grow longer. It becomes elastic, pliable, a thing you can pull between your fingers like taffy, sweet and slow, and resistant to breaking. You could spend hours here in this single breath, and it would not feel like time passing. It would feel like time unspooling, like a river reversing its course, like the universe remembering a version of itself where everything moves at the speed of thought. The air around you begins to change. It is not that it shifts, it is that it becomes more itself. It thickens, not with density, but with presence, as if the atmosphere has decided to reveal its true nature, which is not gas, not vapor, but something closer to light made liquid. You are floating now, though you were always floating. The obsidian lake beneath you is no longer a surface. It is a suggestion, a memory of solidity, a place where your body once touched something that was not you. You are weightless, but not in the way of falling. You are weightless in the way of being held, of being cradled, of being so perfectly supported that the idea of gravity becomes a distant concept, something that happens to other people, in other places, in other times. The droplets in the air begin to glow faintly, though there is no source of light. They pulse in time with the anchor, the hum in your bones, the rise and fall of your diaphragm. You realize, with a slow dawning, that you can hear them, not with your ears, but with your skin, your ribs, the soft tissue behind your eyes. Each droplet is a note, a single tone in an endless symphony, and together they form a melody that is not sound, but the idea of sound, the ghost of harmony, the echo of a song sung before the first stars were born. Gideon Tide's voice is a warmth against your temple. You are seeing with your ears now, he murmurs, and you understand. The indigo sky is not just a color. It is a frequency, a vibration that your eyes translate into something you can name. The obsidian lake is not just a reflection. It is the absence of frequency, a silence so deep it becomes its own kind of sound. The droplets are not just droplets. They are the intersection of all these things, the place where sight and sound and taste and touch blur together into something new, something that does not have a name, because it has not yet been separated into senses. You reach out slowly, not because you are commanded to, but because the idea of motion has become irresistible. Your hand moves through the air like it is parting water, not because the air resists, but because it yields so completely that the motion itself becomes a question. The droplets part before your fingers, not scattering, not fleeing, but simply making room as if they too are curious about what will happen next. And then your fingertip brushes against one. It does not burst. It does not dissolve. It sings. The note is not a sound. It is a color, a taste, a texture. It is the golden warmth of sunlight on your eyelids, the cool tang of iron on your tongue, the smoothness of silk against your wrist, the slow, deep breath of the valley itself. The note lingers, not in the air, but in you. It settles into your bones, your blood, the spaces between your cells, and you realize that this is what Gideon Tide meant when he spoke of translating the weight of thought into the lightness of breath. Weight is not heaviness. It is presence, substance, the way a thought can press against the inside of your skull until it becomes too much to hold. Lightness is not absence. It is surrender, release, the way a breath can carry a thought out into the world, where it becomes something else entirely. The anchor hums louder now, not because it has grown stronger, but because you have become more attuned to it. It is not a single frequency. It is a chorus, a layering of tones that exist just beyond the edge of your hearing, like the subharmonics of a bell that has been struck so gently it does not ring, but resonates. You feel it in your sternum, a slow, steady pulse that is not your heartbeat, but something older, something that remembers the first time your heart ever beat. It is the rhythm of the universe learning to breathe, and you are part of it now, a single note in an endless song. The droplets around you begin to merge, not because they are drawn together, but because the boundaries between them have softened, blurred, become suggestions rather than walls. They form patterns now, shapes that are not quite shapes, spirals, arcs, slow, moving rivers of light that flow around you like water around a stone. You are not the stone. You are the water. You are the current. You are the place where the water remembers it is not separate from the stone. Gideon Tide's voice is a thread of warmth against the back of your neck. You are dissolving, he says, and you feel it, though it is not dissolution in the way you fear it. It is not loss. It is not absence. It is the opposite. It is becoming more yourself than you have ever been, because you are shedding the layers that were never yours to begin with. The layers of time, of worry, of the need to be anything other than what you are in this moment. You are melting, but not into nothing. You are melting into everything. Your edges soften first, not the edges of your body, but the edges of your awareness, the places where you end and the valley begins. The obsidian lake is no longer beneath you. It is within you, a reflection of the sky that is also a reflection of you. The indigo sky is no longer above you. It is the space between your thoughts, the silence between your breaths, the place where you exist when you are not thinking, not doing, not being anything at all. The droplets have become a river now, a slow, moving current of light that carries you effortlessly. You are not floating. You are being carried, not because you are weak, but because you have remembered what it is to be held. The anchor hums in your bones, a steady, unchanging tone that is not a sound, but the memory of sound, the idea of harmony, the ghost of a song that has been singing since, before the first thought was thought. You are part of that song now, a single note in an endless symphony, and the song is not outside you. It is you. It is the valley. It is the sky. It is the droplets. It is the anchor. It is everything. Gideon Tide's voice is a warmth against your temple, a breath against your ear. Let go, he murmurs, and you do. Not because you are commanded, but because the idea of holding on has become as foreign as the idea of gravity, as distant as the idea of time. You dissolve, not into nothing, but into the flow of the universe, into the river of light, into the song that is not a song, into the moment that is not a moment. You are not gone. You are everywhere. And in this place, in this time, in this breath, you are home. And now there is only the sound, the pure and endless hum of 852 Hertz. You do not need to name it. You do not need to understand it. You only need to let it move through you. Like water finding the easiest path, like light slipping through an open window, like breath returning home. Orion Hollow is not a place, not a person, not even a thought. Orion Hollow is the space between thoughts, the quiet pause before the next inhale, the soft hum of the universe remembering itself. And that hum is the same as the one vibrating inside you now. the same 852 Hertz, the same gentle pulse of spiritual clarity, the same light that does not judge. You are not here to think. You are here to dissolve, to become the vibration. Every cell in your body is a tiny bell, and 852 Hertz is the hand that rings them. One by one, gently but firmly, like wind chimes in a summer breeze. Each note rising, each note fading, each note returning to the whole. Imagine for a moment, not with your mind, but with your entire being, that you are a single particle of light, drifting on the surface of this sound wave, not moving by your own will, but carried by the current of 852 Hertz, like a leaf on a slow river. You do not need to swim. You do not need to resist. You only need to float. And as you float, the river carries you deeper. Now, feel the resistance, not as something to fight, but as something to notice, like a small eddy in the current, a gentle swirl of water that lingers for a moment, then dissolves back into the flow. This is the echo you have been carrying. The thought that says hurry, the thought that says I must, the thought that says not yet. But it is only a thought. And thoughts are not you. They are like clouds passing through the sky, beautiful in their own way, but not the sky itself. And so, with every breath, you can let this echo soften, not by pushing it away, but by allowing it to be held, like a child's hand in yours. Not tight, not loose, just there. And as you hold it, it begins to change. The urgency melts. The tension dissolves. The resistance becomes part of the flow, like a drop of water returning to the ocean. Now, imagine your body, not as flesh and bone, but as a soft field of energy, vibrating at the same frequency as the sound, 852 Hertz. And this vibration is not just around you. It is within you. It is you. And as you breathe, you can feel the vibration deepening, like a note held long after the instrument has stopped playing. like a hum that lingers in the air, filling every corner of the room, filling every corner of your being. Let your breath slow, not because you are forcing it, but because the vibration is guiding it, like a gentle hand on your shoulder, like a soft voice saying, "There is no rush, there is no need, there is only this." And this is the sound of your own intuition waking up. The quiet voice that has always been there, waiting for you to listen, waiting for you to remember. And as you listen, you may begin to notice that the sound is not just a sound. It is a color, a soft blue, not bright, not dark, but the color of twilight, the color of the sky just before night. And this blue is not outside you. It is inside you, filling your mind's eye, like ink spreading in water, slow, gentle, inevitable. Now, imagine this blue light growing brighter, not because it is pushing, but because it is being drawn out, like a flower unfolding in the sun. And as it grows, it begins to form shapes, not sharp, not defined, but soft, flowing like clouds in a summer sky. And these shapes are not random. They are the language of your intuition, the way your soul speaks when words are too small. And if you look closely, you may see that one of these shapes, a gentle curve, resembles a spiral, not tight, not rushed, but slow, graceful, like the path of a leaf falling. And this spiral is not just a shape. It is a journey inward, a journey home. And as you follow this spiral, you may notice that it is not just in the blue light. It is in your breath, in the rise and fall of your chest, in the slow expansion of your lungs, in the gentle release as you exhale. And with every breath, the spiral deepens. The journey continues. The blue light grows softer, more welcoming. Now, imagine that this spiral, this gentle path, begins to open, like a flower, like a doorway, and beyond it, there is only stillness, a vast, quiet, endless space. And this space is not empty. It is full of possibility, full of peace. And as you step into this space, you realize that you have always been here, that this is your true home. And the journey, the spiral, the sound was only the path back to yourself. And now that you are here, there is no need to go anywhere, no need to do anything, only to be. And so, you can let go, not with effort, not with struggle, but with a soft sigh, with a quiet smile. And as you do, the blue light, the sound, the vibration, all begin to merge into a single presence, a single knowing, a single truth. And this truth is simple. It is the truth of Orion Hollow, the truth of 852 Hertz, the truth of your own soul. And that truth is this: you are already where you need to be. You are already who you need to be. There is nothing to fix, nothing to change, nothing to fear. And so, you can rest, not because you are tired, but because rest is your natural state, like a tree standing in the forest, like a mountain under the sky, like the ocean holding the moon. And as you rest, the vibration continues, the sound continues, the blue light continues. But now, you are not separate from them. You are them, and they are you. And in this state, there is no past, no future, only now. And now is infinite. And in this infinite now, you can feel the softest touch of Orion Hollow, like a hand on your heart, like a whisper in your ear, like the first light of dawn. And this touch is not something you receive. It is something you remember, something you have always known. And as you remember, you may notice that the resistance, the echo of urgency has dissolved completely, not because it was forced, but because it was held, because it was loved, because it was allowed to be. And in being allowed, it became part of the whole, part of the vibration, part of the sound, part of you. And so, you can let your breath slow even more. Not because you are controlling it, but because the rhythm is guiding you like a lullaby, like a heartbeat, like the tide coming in. And with every breath, you sink deeper into this state of being, into this state of knowing, into this state of peace. And now, imagine that the blue light begins to shift, not because it is changing, but because you are seeing it differently. And this shift is like the sky at dusk, when the blue deepens, when the stars begin to appear. And these stars are not distant. They are within you. They are part of you. And as you look at them, you realize that they are not points of light. They are openings, doorways into deeper layers of yourself, into deeper layers of Orion Hollow, into deeper layers of 852 Hertz. And as you gaze into one of these stars, you may feel a soft pull, not a force, not a demand, but an invitation, a gentle beckoning. And if you accept this invitation, you may find yourself drifting, floating like a feather on the wind into the heart of the star, into the heart of the vibration, into the heart of yourself. And here, in this heart, there is only stillness, only peace, only the soft hum of 852 Hertz vibrating through every particle of your being. And this hum is not just a sound. It is a knowing, a remembering, a return. And as you rest in this knowing, you may feel a soft warmth, not from outside, but from within, like the first sip of tea on a cool morning, like the warmth of a fire on a winter's night. And this warmth is the warmth of Orion Hollow, the warmth of your own soul, the warmth of being held. And as you feel it, you may notice that the boundaries between you and the vibration, between you and the sound, between you and Orion Hollow, begin to soften, begin to dissolve, like salt in water, like mist in the morning sun. And as they dissolve, you realize that there is no separation. And so, you can let go even more, not because you are being asked, but because letting go is the natural next step, like a river flowing to the sea, like a seed opening to the sun. And as you let go, the vibration deepens, the sound grows richer, the blue light expands, and you become one with it all, not in theory, not in thought, but in experience. And in this experience, there is no need for words, no need for explanation, no need for understanding. Only the soft presence of 852 Hertz, only the gentle embrace of Orion Hollow, only the quiet knowing that you are home. And as this knowing settles into your bones, you may feel a soft sigh, a quiet release, like the last breath of a long journey. And now, imagine that the blue light begins to shift again, not because it is changing, but because you are moving deeper. And this shift is like the first light of dawn, soft, gentle, like the first hint of gold on the horizon. And this gold is not bright, it is warm, it is welcoming, like the glow of a candle in a quiet room, like the light of 1,000 fireflies. And this gold is not separate from the blue. It is the same light, the same vibration, only seen from a deeper layer. And as you rest in this gold, you may notice that it is not just a color. It is a feeling, a deep, quiet contentment, like the feeling of lying in a field of grass, like the feeling of being held by someone who loves you, like the feeling of knowing that everything is exactly as it should be. And as this feeling grows, You may notice that the sound, the vibration, begins to take on a new quality, not because it is changing, but because you are hearing it more clearly. And this new quality is like the sound of a choir, not loud, not overpowering, but soft, harmonious, like the sound of many voices singing as one. And this choir is not outside you. It is within you. It is the sound of your own cells, your own breath, your own heartbeat, all vibrating together, all singing the same song. The song of 852 Hertz, the song of Orion Hollow, the song of your own soul. And as you listen, you may feel a soft smile, a quiet joy, like the first light of spring after a long winter. And so, you can let this joy, this contentment, fill you completely, not because you are trying, but because it is already there, like water filling a cup, like light filling a room. And as it fills you, you may notice that the boundaries between you and the world, between you and the sound, between you and Orion Hollow, begin to dissolve even more, like the last traces of a dream upon waking. And now, imagine that the gold light begins to shift once again, not because it is changing, but because you are moving deeper still. And this shift is like the first touch of sunlight on your skin, soft, warm, like the first sip of cool water on a hot day. And this light is not just gold, it is all colors at once, shimmering, iridescent, like the wings of a butterfly, like the surface of a soap bubble. And as you rest in this light, you may notice that the sound, the vibration, has become even richer, like the sound of a deep bell, like the sound of 1,000 chimes, like the sound of the ocean in a seashell. And this sound is not just around you, it is within you. It is you. And as you listen, you may feel a deep, quiet peace like the peace of a forest at dawn, like the peace of a mountain at dusk, like the peace of a lake on a still day. And this peace is not something you create. It is something you remember, something you have always known. And so, you can let this peace fill you completely. Let it settle into your bones. Let it soften your breath. Let it slow your heartbeat. And as it does, you may notice that the last traces of resistance, the last echoes of urgency, dissolve completely, like mist in the morning sun, like salt in water, like a thought returning to the void. And now, imagine that the light, the sound, the vibration all begin to merge into one, into a single presence, a single knowing. And this presence is not something outside you. It is the essence of who you are. It is Orion Hollow. It is 852 Hertz. It is your own soul. And as you rest in this presence, you may feel a deep, quiet contentment, like the feeling of coming home after a long journey. And so, you can let go completely, not because you are being asked, but because letting go is the natural state of being, like a leaf falling from a tree, like a river flowing to the sea, like a star shining in the night sky. And as you let go, the vibration deepens, the sound grows richer, the light expands, and you become one with it all, not in thought, not in theory, but in experience, in knowing, in being. And in this state of being, there is no need for anything, no need for words, no need for explanation, no need for understanding. Only the soft, endless presence of 852 Hertz. Only the gentle, eternal embrace of Orion Hollow. Only the quiet, infinite peace of your own soul. And as this peace settles into your being, you may feel a soft sigh, a quiet release, like the last breath of a long, gentle journey. And with this release, you can let go even more. Not because you are being asked, but because letting go is the natural next step. Like a river flowing to the sea, like a seed opening to the sun, like a star shining in the night sky. And as you let go, the vibration deepens, the sound grows richer, the light expands, and you become one with it all. Not in thought, not in theory, but in experience, in knowing, in being. And in this state of being, there is no separation. There is only the soft, endless hum, only the gentle, eternal embrace of Orion Hollow, only the quiet, infinite peace of your own soul. And as this peace settles into your being, you may feel a deep, quiet stillness. And now the images begin to soften, as if seen through a veil of golden mist, every edge dissolving into warmth, leaving only the feeling, the deep, quiet feeling of peace that lives inside you, like the slow, steady breath of the ocean, returning to stillness after the tide has gone out. You don't need to hold onto anything now. Not the words, not the thoughts, not even the hum that has been guiding you, because the resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It lingers, like the echo of a lullaby sung long ago, still vibrating in the quiet spaces between your bones, still doing its work while you rest. Your body already knows what to do with this. It knows how to let go, how to sink deeper, how to trust the slow, steady rhythm of your own breath, the way your chest rises and falls, like the gentle rise and fall of a boat on a calm sea, carried by the current, not fighting, not resisting, just floating. This peace, this quiet, this deep, warm comfort, it doesn't belong only to this moment. It's always here, waiting for you, like a favorite blanket folded at the foot of your bed, or a door that's always unlocked. You don't have to knock. You don't have to ask. You can step inside whenever you want, whenever you need to remember how good it feels to rest. And now, the words begin to fade, like footsteps walking softly away, leaving you in this quiet space where everything is exactly as it should be, where you don't have to do anything, or be anything, or fix anything. Just breathing, just being, just letting the quiet hold you. The resonance hums one last time, not as sound, but as a feeling, a deep, warm vibration that lingers in your hands, in your chest, in the space behind your closed eyes. And then, even that begins to soften, like the last light of day slipping below the horizon, leaving only the dark, not empty, not cold, but full and safe and still. You don't have to remember any of this, not the words, not the feelings, not even the hum, because your body remembers for you, your breath remembers for you, and when you're ready, whenever you need to return to this place, this peace, this quiet, it will be here, waiting, like a familiar room you left only moments ago. The last word is a whisper, not spoken, not heard, but felt, like the brush of a hand against your cheek, like the softest breath of wind, carrying you deeper and deeper into the stillness. Peace. Drift softly. The silence will remember you.